Come on, men. Let's get to it. Let's get that product on the shelves, displays, in the aisles, billboards, on the highways and byways, and we can win this battle.
Okay, so we are attempting to end this drought today in Toronto. And geez, guys, in Buffalo, good Lord, I had no clue it was that bad. I mean, I've been watching the news all day, checking out what's going on with you guys out there. Wow, my goodness, what a storm you guys are going through. Insane already, you know? And I remember when the Sabres had that ice storm back in, I think it was 07, wasn't it? I think it was 07. Or early in 06. No, it was in the 06-07 season, and I believe it was in October. Anyway, I remember Buffalo had they had an ice storm out there, which I can relate to with what we had here back in back when we had our big ice storm back in '98. And yeah, and the Sabres beat the Flyers. I believe it was 9-2. And I remember I called, they were going to win 9-2. So I think that was the score too. Guys, my memory's gone. So. Okay, so we are in Toronto, and the Sabres are attempting to end this drought and just get back to being normal and celebrating a win. And I'll tell you guys, I liked when I heard UPL's his interview. What impressed me with the UPL interview, guys, is in the background you could hear all the Sabres talking, and it was loud, and they were laughing and joking, and it's good. The camaraderie is still good. You can hear it, you know, so... the guys know what they have to do. And when I watched the Adams interview yesterday, the Granato interview yesterday, I don't know. I know the odds are against us today. I just feel like we're going to win this game because just how he sounded. It sounds like everything's right and they're ready to break out of this slump. It just feels like it. We'll see today. Win or lose, guys, we have to play better. That's the only thing I'm looking for in this game. I don't want to get it caught up with winning and losing in this game as much and as desperate as we need to win. I want to just see how we're playing as a unit, how we're playing in the 60 minutes. Hopefully we'll see UPL and Nets. I haven't checked anything, guys. I've been moving furniture all morning, so I'm just threw myself in here now to make this video. And so if it is official, UPL's and Nets, okay, good, because that's what I want to hear. I want to hear that he's going to get the start today. They might go with Anderson. They might. And if they do, I can live with it. But I just want UPL to get some time in. I want to see this kid get some time and get a shot. So let's give him a fair shot this time, Sabres. Come on, give him a fair shot. Give him plenty of rope to hang himself if he's not up to the NHL level. Just give him the rope to hang himself, and we'll take it from there. We'll figure it out from there, you know. But we do need to know. We need, as fans, I believe, we need answers. We need to be sure if UPL is ever going to be in this team or not, so we could stop talking about him if we're going to move him. We'll know this year, guys. By the end of this year, if UPL isn't up to the NHL standard, I don't know what we're going to do. I mean, we probably could keep him another year, but I mean, how long is that going to go on for, you know? By the time he's ready, so will Devin Levi be ready, maybe. Levi's going to be ready ahead of UPL, I think, you know, when it comes to being a star in the league. We'll see. So if we can, guys, if we can go in there today and rough it up a bit, just a bit, I'm talking like, I don't know, 25 hits, 20 hits, 25 hits, go in the corners, don't be scared. Give them a hard time, get in their face wash them when they're in front of their nets, things like this. Just get in their faces a bit today, you know, get in their face a bit because it's going to be that type of game. They're going to try to intimidate us because we are that type of team, guys, that can be intimidated. And we don't lose it till the team has already kind of done the damage on us at that point. So I'm hoping today, guys, we're just so damn desperate that we play an A game, that we look fast all game, that we just look like we know we're capable of looking, which is a lot better than what we've seen of recent. So I think they've had plenty of time to have a team meeting. They've had time to discuss. They've had time to talk about what's going on. And they've had time to realize that the season's not over. It's far from over. We're only a fifth of the way into the season. The season is far from over. Like there's about 78% of a season left, or 80%. You know, there's a lot of time left for this thing to turn around. But that doesn't happen till the product turns things around. You know, deserves the breaks and deserves the. we're not going to get the breaks if the product isn't good, is what I'm trying to say. You know, if the product and the ice is good, you know how it works, guys. You've watched hockey long enough. You start getting lucky. You get those lucky bounces, those lucky breaks when you're playing well. When you're not playing well, it seems like everything goes against you. The save you would have made goes in easily now, and things like that. You know, goes off you in the net. Things like that start to happen when you start to pass one time too many. And that's something, guys, we are so damn guilty of. Okay, I want to get on this before I forget it. I should take notes what I'm going to talk about. Something I want to mention. Stop with the one pass too many, Sabres. Stop. It's way too often I see this thing where they don't shoot. And they just keep passing on the outside. And if you're passing on the outside, you're not going to get a shot. So if you can't get on the inside, at least get the puck on the inside. Take your chances. Crazy rebound, goes to the guy, hits it in. I mean, you guys know how it is. It's hockey, God. So we need this to happen today, guys. We need to come out with a bit of a physical presence, okay? And I'm not saying we have to out-hit them. I'm just saying we have to be up, because this is Toronto. They don't hardly hit anyway. Really, they don't. They're not a hitting team. So this is not an intimidating team physically. So they're going to try and trap us with their speed game. But the thing is, we're, as far as I'm concerned, just as fast as them. When we're on our game, we're probably faster than Toronto. When we're on our game and passing as a unit, we're a better passing team as well. So Toronto have the horses more than we do, but we also have the passing game and the speed game right up to their standards, easily. And, you know, if they're going to go with Murray and nets, I don't know. We'll see. He's playing well. He's playing well for them since they put him in. He is playing good. I got to say that much. He's playing well. We'll most likely have to make some big saves early. Let's not take dumb penalties, guys. Please, no dumb penalties today. Not in this one. Just no dumb penalties, hopefully. You know, I'm hoping we'll see Lyubushkin get that mean streak going. And hopefully give these guys a hard time today, you know. And if we can draw them into penalties, guys, I'm telling you, we're going to win the game. We got to draw them into more penalties, though, and we got to produce on our power play. Today is a must. The power play, it's a must today. A must game for this power play today. We have to show up today. There's no reason on this whole entire earth that our power play cannot get back on track. We know what it's capable of doing. I'm not crazy about some of the guys on our second unit, but it is where it is, guys. In our development, our kids are still kids. Krebs is still a kid. It's not going to happen overnight. It's not. But when it does happen, I got a feeling it's all going to happen at the same time. And it felt like we were close to that. But when I was looking at the numbers, I was like, uh-oh. You know, I kept looking at things like the season Krebs is having, for an example. You know, like I was looking at numbers. When we were winning, I was checking this. And I was like, you know, we'll see. Because, you know, you can only go so long with the same guys leading. You need a team when it comes to winning. You need a team playing well. And this is where a team like Colorado can thrive, because if McKinnon or Makar goes in a 2-week average drought, let's say, where they're not doing their usual numbers, they got other guys that can pick up the slack over there, you know? So there is that we have to look at when it comes to this team. It's not just certain guys have to show. It's the whole team, you know. And we shall see. I don't know if Samuelson's going to be in there. I haven't heard anything about that. I know that Granato said he's going to have to sell him that he can play. So we'll see how that works. Apparently he thinks he's ready to go in. And the last thing I want to do is put in Samuelson too soon, and then he gets injured for the year, guys. I don't want to go there. I do not want to go there. So we're in the middle of a losing streak. Yes, we need Samuelson back. We do. But we don't need him at the expense of just to break a losing streak over his health. No. I agree with the staff 100% if they think he needs a bit more time. I agree 100%. Let's be safe. Better safe than sorry, because if we lose him for the season, then we have a mess. You know? And then we have a guy that might have long-term injury issues too. We don't want that. He's locked in. Let him take care of his health. That comes before anything right now. So, folks, I hope the snow eases up out there for you. Honestly, I'm sorry to hear this. Really, when I looked at this on TV, I was like, oh, my goodness. I'm seeing pictures of guys on the top of the roofs, and they're shoveling snow. And they got snow like this high, like 4 feet on the roof of snow. I'm like, oh, my goodness, you know. It's crazy. It just is. And they're saying it's a very heavy, dense snow, out there. So, oh my goodness. So soon there's a storm like that happening. So anyway, just hang tough, guys. I know how it feels. I do. I've had it out here. I've lived it. So I can honestly say I know how it feels to be stuck in, you're literally in a war zone where the government's saying don't go outside, just stay in, Well, anyway, guys, snow does leave, so just hang in there. All right, I'll see you guys tonight. Go Sabres. I still love you, Sabres. Please do it tonight. See you tonight, guys.